All right, we made it to Friday once again, and for a second week in a row, Kentucky's governor stirs up calls. Up first, a good deed gets punished. And you come to the defense.
Morris Sword in Florence, Kentucky expected to fill his heart with joy with his good deed to grab some fast food for a homeless man. But instead, he was issued a ticket for impeding traffic, and your calls were straight to the point.
Don't know what kind of heart the officer had, but I pray that the judge just dismisses his ticket. I hope he has no fines, and he's a good person.
I think that was wrong of the cop, and I think the judge should dismiss that case altogether and be thankful that someone was able to help someone else.
Maybe the policeman ought to be homeless for a day and see what it's like. I look up to the man who fed this homeless man. You know what? And God be with him, because he did a gracious thing. And the policeman, he must be ticket happy.
Just to be clear, the officer was in the right. According to the law, he's sworn to uphold.
Kentucky Governor Matt Bevin says that he deliberately exposed his children to chickenpox.
I'm angry the politician decided to expose his children to chickenpox. Why do that when there's a perfectly good vaccine that will stop it and keep them from getting that?
Not having your children vaccinated from chickenpox is ignorant and very selfish.
I think that exposing your children to chickenpox is just going extremely too far.
I think that's idiotic, and I just don't understand that. And he shouldn't have done that to his children.
A couple fans of Cincinnati Red Chuck Harmon reached out after hearing of Chuck's passing this week. Rick in Westchester emailed in saying he had the pleasure to meet Chuck at numerous autograph shows. He went on to say he was always a gracious, soft-spoken gentleman. When he was in college, he also played semi-pro baseball. He used the name Charlie Fine in the semi-pro league in order to guard his amateur status. One of my prized possessions is a ball he autographed for me with the name Charlie Fine. David Bentor recalls working an autograph session with Chuck.
He was seated and greeting people as they came up to get an autograph. And I remember one particular young man, after speaking with him, Chuck leaned over close to me and said, "That guy thought I was Frank Robinson." And we both had such an incredible laugh about that.
Finally, Steve Raleigh tried to pass himself off as Brad Pitt in discussing our upcoming coverage of Reds opening day.
Craig and Kristen and myself will be all down there, of course.
You know, Steve's a handsome guy, man, and I thought it was Steve.
Vicky was quick on Twitter saying, Steve Raleigh is better looking than Brad Pitt.
Yes, and so, you know, in honor of Vicky's comments there, Steve, I know as the years go on, your appearance of Brad Pitt is not going to be the same. It's not going to be a Benjamin Buttons situation here. So we have Vicky's tweet, so you can always remember it on this cup. So as you drink throughout the day, you can always look down and know at one point someone thought that you looked better than Brad Pitt.
Wow, now this is a prized possession. This is a good man. That's pretty funny. All right, I got nothing to say. Gosh, that caught me off guard. All right, let's just get started with the weather.